Now, for some reason, this is on the course, so I have to cover it, and it might interconnect with some other courses. I know I said this playlist wasn't designed for a specific course, but I guess this is more information for you. Um, Musical notes and sound waves coming out of musical instruments are governed by three different characteristics, which I often shorten to the LPQ characteristics. So, obviously, standing for each one of the three different characteristics. So, the first one, L, stands for loudness, and the loudness of a sound is proportional to the amplitude of that particular wave. So, if you don't know what the amplitude of a wave is, I would suggest going back to the previous chapter and reviewing your definitions. Pitch is proportional to the frequency of the wave. So the higher the frequency, the higher the pitch. So fairly straightforward. And quality is a bit of a weird one. And quality is basically ensuring that all of the sounds coming out of different musical instruments or different sound sources have roughly the same number of phasing wavelengths. So all the wavelengths coming out of each of those instruments have to all be in phase with each other. And it also is proportional to the number of overtones present. So we will get to what an overtone is in, I think, the next video. But that's all quality is. It's just the ensuring that all of the musical instruments are actually in sync with one another. And when talking about pitch in particular, we have these things called the frequency limits of audibility. Now, they're actually convenient enough numbers. So we can hear between 20 hertz and 20 kilohertz, so 20,000 hertz. And dogs can often hear upwards of about 35,000 hertz, I believe. And some marine animals can hear very low to very high. So I think it's some dolphins can hear about 135 kilohertz. So very, very high frequency stuff. But all you really know, loudness, amplitude, pitch frequency, and quality is number of overtones.